Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to our lecture on production and factors of production. I hope you all are doing well. In today's video, we are going to discuss a very important topic in economics, which is production and the factors of production. Before understanding factors of production, we first need to understand what production actually means. Every product we use in daily life, such as clothes, food, mobile phones, books, cars, and even services like education and healthcare, goes through a production process. To produce anything, business requires certain resources. These resources are called factor of production. There are four major factors of production: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. These factors act as the building block of every economy and business's organization. So let's understand each factor in detail with example. Production. Production means creating goods and services to satisfy human wants and needs. In simple words, production is the process of converting resources into useful products. For example, when wheat is converted into flour and then flour is used to make bread, this whole process is called production. Similarly, when a car company manufactures vehicles or a teacher provides education services, both are examples of production. Production does not only mean creating and something completely new, it also means increasing the usefulness or value of something. Economics calls this utility creation. For example, if fruits are transported from farms to market, their usefulness increases because consumers can easily buy them, so production increases value and satisfy human wants. Meaning of factors of production. Now the question is, how does production happens? Business cannot produce goods without resources. They need land, workers, machines, and management. These resources are known as factors of production. Factors of production are the inputs used in the production process. They help business create goods and services. There are basically four major factors: land, labor, capital, entrepreneur. Each factor has its own role and importance. If one factor is missing, production may become difficult or impossible. Let us discuss the first factor of production, which is land. In economics, land does not only mean the ground or soil, it includes all natural resources given by the nature. Examples include soil, water, forest, river, minerals, oil, natural gases. These are all land. For example, farmers need fertile land to grow crops. Industries use minerals and natural resources for manufacturing products. Pakistan also depends on natural resources for agriculture and industry. One important thing to remember is that land is limited in supply. Human beings cannot create more land, which is why it is considered a scarce resource. The next word is labor. Now let's discuss labor. Labor refers to human efforts used in the production process. It includes all types of work done by the people to produce goods and services. Labor can be of two types: physical labor and mental labor. Physical labor, work that require physical effort and strength, while the mental labor, work that mainly requires knowledge, skills, and thinking abilities. For example, teachers, doctors, engineers, factory workers, drivers, farmers. Teachers teach students and provide knowledge. Doctors treat patients and improve health. Engineers design buildings and technology. Factory workers manufacture products. Drivers provide transportation and services. All these are examples of labor because they contribute their skills and efforts in production activities. A skilled labor force is very important because it improves productivity and efficiency. Skilled workers can perform tasks more effectively and produce better quality output. For example, a trained engineer can design better machinery, and a skilled factory worker can produce products faster and with fewer mistakes. The income or reward received by the labor for their work is called wages. The next one is third factor of production. Capital means man-made resources used in the production process. These are the resources created by humans to make production easier, faster, and more efficient. For example, machines, tools, building, computer equipment. Capital plays a very important role because it increases production efficiently. For example, imagine a factory producing clothes. If workers stitch clothes manually, production may be slow. However, if modern sewing machines are used, production becomes faster and more efficient. Similarly, farmers today use tractors and harvesting machines instead of doing everything manually. This saves time and increases productivity. Modern industries use advanced technology and machines to produce goods on a large scale. The earning or reward of capital is called interest. The entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is the person who organizes and manages the business activities. It performs several important functions, organizes the business, takes risks, makes important decisions, attempts to earn profits. The entrepreneur combines land, labor, and capital so that the production process can operate smoothly. For example, suppose someone wants to open a factory, that person will arrange land for the factory building, hire workers, purchase machines and equipment, manage daily business operations. This person is called an entrepreneur because they coordinate all the resources and take the risk of profit and loss. Next one is factors of production. Factors of production play a significant role in economic development and business activities. These importance include increase in production. When all factors work efficiently, more goods and services can be produced. Creation of employment. Business require workers which creates job opportunities for people. Economic growth. Higher production contributes to the growth of a country's economy. Improvement in living standards. When production and income increases, people can enjoy better facilities and a higher quality of life. It satisfies human wants as well. For example, if a country has skilled labor and advanced capital resources such as modern technology and machinery, it can produce more goods and achieve faster economic development. Countries with better resources usually have stronger economies. Now let's discuss life. A factory, suppose we have a shoe factory, and to run the factory successfully, all factors of production are required. Land is needed for the factory building and production area. Workers provide labor and manufacture the shoes. Machines and equipment act as capital and help in production. The factory owner acts as entrepreneur and manages all activities. When all these factors work together, production becomes possible. If even one factor is missing, production may become difficult or stop completely. This example shows how all factors are interconnected and depend on each other. Now let's discuss overview of the chapter. So we learned today the production is the process of creating goods and services. We also learned the four important factors required for production, that is land, labor, capital, entrepreneur. Each factor has its own role and importance. Land provides natural resources, labor provides human efforts, capital provides tools and machinery, and entrepreneur organizes everything. Together, these factors form the backbone of every economy and make production successful. I hope today's lecture was easy to understand and help you learn the basic concepts of factors of production. Thank you for watching. If you found this lecture helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Allah Hafiz, and see you in the next video.